Alright, good morning everybody, welcome to the stream. We are playing some more RimWorld. Just got loaded up, which I forgot to do. That's the big list of mods if anyone's interested in looking at that. It's not enough time to hover over every single one of those, but you can look up the name of them. Those are the mods that they have running. Oh, nope. I guess it froze because it's loading. Here we go, it's the start of winter. We have our new storeroom well underway, so all this lumber that we have doesn't rot away on us. Working on flooring this. We're gonna swap out the floors in here with some sterile tile. And we have the guys finishing up this death tunnel over here. Speed time forward. It's late at night. They should be getting ready to be in bed at any time now. I should probably heat this room up. Didn't realize that, but I'm sure they would like to have a nice warm shower and it not be 18 degrees in the bathroom. See how our mining work is looking. A bunch of that stuff mined out. Yeah, these we want to break down eventually. Those will give us steel and components when we break down these ship chunks here. Still a bunch of steel that can be mined out in some of these deposits. Discovered they go a little bit bigger than we had them. Oh, there's compacted machinery over there we didn't notice. We got 2,200 pieces of steel there. 600 there, so you haul all this to our stockpile. We'll have wild mad boars. Alright. Everybody inside, hurry up nose, let them hit the suicide traps. Oh, some of them made it in actually. And they want to break shit. Kind of start we love to see around here. Alright, everyone get out. Let's handle these boars. Here we go. Nice and easy. You guys can go back about your business. What I'm gonna do is get the all that steel I set for hauling back inside, so we have all of the working equipment we need and materials and whatnot. inside, and basically we'll just spend the winter relatively... Hey, bag, how's it going, man? This is our base so far. Figured out the plumbing issue. We have a heater in the build queue, so look at that. They got a shower, they have a water heater, they have sinks to clean their hands, actual shitters. Like I said, they're living the dream. We're gonna floor up the storeroom. We've basically made a nice big storeroom of more space. Yeah, a bunch of boars became manhunters. So over here, they ran into the walls. This one over here. Let's haul these urgently inside as well so they don't rot off. That's just free food for us. Assuming they get to it anytime soon. I have them hauling a bunch of steel back to the house. Yeah, it's looking nice. We're gonna use our silver to make sterile tile over here. So we have a nice clean surgical room too. At the start of one, we'll make it nicer when we research the stuff to make it nicer. Sam and John and Mitz and Swan are in relationships now, so they wanted to share rooms, so they get double beds. A little bit of wall here to finish building yet, but the important thing is it's in the mountains, so this is all technically inside anyway. We're just hauling all the steel inside and a couple little bits here and there, but our wall is basically converted over to a hard stone now. This wall we're just going to get rid of because we've made this solid. Turns out there's a little sliver of path here I didn't notice before, so we can let raiders go all the way around. This is not necessary, and it's just more traps to maintain. I bet you they'll be hauling for a couple of days because I've only got the 2 people willing to haul right now, so it's probably gonna take a little bit of time to move as much steel as I've ordered them to move, but it would be really convenient if it was all right here near the build projects and not way out here. Or way out here. And we can grow pot now. Like your smoke leaf. That'll put them in a little bit better of a mood. Swan is maintaining our stuff we have running, it looks like. Yeah, our heaters are exhausting the heat into this room, which I noticed after I built it, which if it was a smaller space I would say not ideal, but this is such a big space that it's still like 20 degrees in here. Even with both of those exhausting the heat, like it's just such a big space, it doesn't really matter. Got Sam headed out to keep grabbing our steel by the looks of it. John following behind. Nose is idle, but there's not really anything Nose is useful for or willing for. Nose doesn't haul. Obviously, if he's idle, there's nothing to cook or craft or tailor. Won't clean, so I guess Guess we're kind of stuck with nose wandering around doing whatever. Finished microelectronics, which unlocks the high-tech research bench. Excellent. How was our research? By the way, I just queued up literally everything because all of this we'll need eventually, but right now none of this stuff helps me with surviving right this instant, so it's just... I just queued up like 30 things, and it's like, you know what? Just stay busy researching. I don't care what you research, I just want you doing something. This is microelectronics we just finished. We will need to make a high-tech research bench at some point, so this one is only good for everything that we have in the queue right now, but once they finally run out of shit to research, we're gonna need a new bench. Rice plant died because of cold. That's fine. I knew this stuff wasn't gonna survive. That's why I said it wasn't a priority to tend to it. Last steel for 2 people to move. I want 8 military fatigues, and they'll give us any of this stuff. Where even is the orange thicket? I don't know why I'm looking. We can't really afford to. Yeah, so with the terrain. Yeah, that's like a 9-day trip because of the terrain, because we have to come down, we have to get to this road, then we have to go off-road. Like, it's not really doable with this mountain pass over here. Not that I was really giving it consideration anyway. We have like 2 people who can do basically everything, including shoot shit, so we aren't really in a position to take off for over 2 weeks. Oh yeah, you can set up caravans, you can leave your place, you can travel anywhere. It's a procedurally generated planet. Like, one of the ways to end the game is way over here. There's a landed ship on the other side of the planet that you can caravan to, which frankly doesn't even look viable with this particular terrain generation, because like, you cannot make boats or anything. So we have water like here, little bit of a land bridge to here, but that's blocked off by water as well. Like, it kind of just generates and picks a spot on the opposite end of the map, whether you can actually get there or not. So that's why we kind of just dismissed it out of hand when it popped up. If we're getting off the planet, if I decide to play it to that point and we get off the planet, we're just gonna have to build our own ship and research all the parts. But yeah, we can send out convoys to do missions that pop up for other colonies. We can send out raiding parties and attack another colony if we really want to, but we're gonna need plenty of food, plenty of medical supplies, really good weapons. Like, they're not gonna take kindly to a bunch of people just marching into their place, kind of like we don't take kindly to that. We got a good chunk of the steel already. Let's just suspend this now. Let's see, how much do we have on board? We have 1,200. That's plenty of steel for now, so we'll let them get back to focusing on what they can build so we can get all those traps need to be rearmed. We have one trap armed here. They gotta finish that marble at some point. That wood floor and wood wall to finish here. Wood floor here. It's a bit of a pain that we have like 2 people who can build, but we have 3 people who can build. One is a really shitty builder who's like, if there's nothing else he can do, he does it. And the 2 people who can build are the 2 people who are willing to haul, so until our colony expands right now, it's really like pick and choose priorities. Do we want building done or do we want hauling done? Not really in a position where we can have both simultaneously happening. Ninth day of winter, we still have a good bit of food. Actually, knows, I know how we can make you busy. Let's go details, find meal. Here goes like 200. Give us like 200. Now you have a build order that can be worked on, so you can just... Now I feel like you're doing something. We don't need to have this much food on hand at one immediate time. It's totally fine just being frozen raw like that, but it makes me feel better that you're doing something. Alright, our wall is officially done. It's all marble. Now we just have to arm all these traps and get to work on the rest of our structure over here. Yeah, since it's winter, I figure just work more on maintenance stuff. Like, we have plenty of food. We're 15 days in the season, I believe. Yeah, they're 15 days in the season. And we're on day 10 of winter. That's like right here, where it's highlighting behind my head. So we have a surplus of food, so we're just gonna let them do whatever. Just out of curiosity, is there anyone useful whose freedom it would be worthwhile to see if we can attempt to buy? Yeah, we probably can't afford anyone's freedom. Let's see, Lyra, 18, female, what do you do? You mine. You don't craft. You don't research, but you can haul, you can mine. You have no health problems, I can see. Excellent shot. You don't talk or do artistic stuff. Not really good at anything aside from shooting. Bio, you're not incapable of anything. Mila, let's see. Yeah, like, that's the only one really we could afford, but And we can't even, like, we could sell like all of our components that we need. We can't sell our components, and we still wouldn't be able to. All right, have to find a way to grow our colony some other way. No buying Lyra from her slavery and making her free. Alright, they finished that floor while I wasn't paying attention. This is well on its way. Hopefully they're trying to rearm traps. It looks like something walked in here, hit it, and got bloodied up. Really good. A donkey maybe? Yeah, spike trap killed that mare. Yeah, let's just haul that urgently. It's food, might as well. Haul you urgently, haul you urgently. That's just free meat. Might as well take what we can get if they're gonna set off our traps on us. Swan has our traps well underway. Sam is chipping in and she's helping out with them. Only took most of the year, but we're finally gonna have all of our ambitious building projects wrapped up here soon. We just have to get all these traps rearmed after they do those last two over there. Nice, Sam's off to get more wood. Can't start it quite yet. Let's get those out of there so they don't bar our door open like that one time. We just let them go wild. Looks like Sam is showering, heading to bed. Forgot we mined a bunch of uranium over here. We'll take that, keep that on board. Never know when that'll be useful for us. I gotta make a nice uranium chair and cross my fingers that nobody ends up with a third testicle. That won't happen, by the way, that was a joke. I mean, I can make furniture with the uranium, but nobody ends up with a third testicle. Didn't I cancel that? I should have canceled that. Quit doing that. That needs to be broken. Alright, simple prosthetics are done, so if anyone has an arm or a leg blowed off, we can give them basic prosthetics now. Alpaca, well, that thing's gonna kill itself on a trap, we'll take that too. Just get all the free food we can get. Let's do that Bill Cook lavish meal. It's like 50 of those on hand. No, wait, we want to do it until we have 50, so it's a recurring thing as long as it's possible to be made. Hang on. A big ass bug walking on my wall next to me, and I didn't like it. That's got a couple different veggies. We'll get this stuff butchered. We'll have a couple of different meats. And once we have a couple of different meats, we'll be able to combine these and veggies and make some really nice meals. I'll give them a nice healthy mood boost. All of those traps are armed. Now we just gotta get these ones done. And all this has to be built yet. It's too much stuff to do for just 2 people to handle. Actually, we'll do that silver a little bit later when we're better in a position to use our silver for that. I'll stick a piece of wood there because that's just open dirt right here. Everyone's going in for those nice fine meals. Boom rats are setting off our traps and burning them all down, of course. And there's a hailstorm. And that one's gonna explode anytime now. I wonder if anyone's actually gonna get hurt by the hail. This is a mod that adds different events into the game to add variety, and I've never seen a hailstorm before. I guess we'll know if poor Johnny gets like clunked in the head and he needs to be rescued. We'll know if you actually do get hurt by hail. He broke all these traps by exploding and catching them on fucking fire like that. That's why we need another builder. Like, trap maintenance on its own is a big task. We're having somebody able to... See, like that one, he just finished it and then it blew up because that one blew up. All those urgently. We're not going to turn down free food. The army fatigues quest is going to expire soon. That's fine. We're not doing it anyway. Oh, the hailstorm's ending and nobody got hurt like it apparently said could happen. So just want those moved. I want that moved. Yes. And it'd be nice if like the 2 builders weren't the only 2 haulers. Swan is construction 4. Actually, now that he's starting to get some skill in it, we'll let him do a lot more building. Like, that can be like first task of the day is do building. And then we'll look into doing mining. Because I'm still thinking of the idea of what if we made like a pathway here, did like a nice door, wide hall. I'll come in here, I'm thinking we stick like a couple sandbags in random places, like here, 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 have like some turrets as like a last line of defense thing. And you know, once they go in a little bit, I'm thinking right here we can get the start of a decent sized little great hall where they can you know, watch television, eat food. If we get into a place to do it, maybe make a billiards table. Let's let them have some kind of recreation. Probably make a new, if we do this, maybe make a new kitchen that would be like kind of a similar layout. Like, you know, you enter into the storeroom. Storeroom has direct access, and then we'll put like a dedicated, like, you have to come in here to go to the cooking area and then walk around. Same with like the butcher. Like right here, you have to choose to go to that. So like people don't dirty it up trying to get food. And then work our way in making rooms. I don't know, we'll explore that idea. But I am still thinking of it. Unless we want to go the over on the surface route, we can like start building like houses and buildings we need around this way and just really maximize our use of this space. I don't know why I'm thinking so far ahead. We have plenty of room for 5 people. Now we have 2 people willing to build. John is 16. He's makes Sam priority 2. Because Sam only has 6 building skill. Compared to John's, you know, 16 of 20, so we really need Sam as a builder, but this place is getting filthy. We really need a cleaner too. So I'm thinking Sam cleans and then helps build, and then Swan can't clean. So even though Swan's crappier building, we'll just have Swan build alongside John until Sam joins up. Like, this is disgusting. This needs to be cleaned. That's why they get food poisoning. This is dirty from everybody walking in there all the time. It's too dark to tell, but yeah, you can see this is kind of dingy. Right here, there's discoloration. Like, this place really needs to be cleaned up. But we don't have a dedicated cleaner to do it, unfortunately. So Sam is gonna have to help out with that for a bit. Travelers are passing by. That's okay. get that stuff out of the way that doesn't need to be there, and I'm starting to think of ideas here. Namely, setting this building separately was stupid, so why don't we just, once they're done with all the other building that needs to be done, and it looks like they basically are. Once they're done with that building, I'm thinking we just make a new Great Hall right here. We'll like combine these together and we'll make the eating area, hangout area right here. Figure something like, here, let's just lay a plan down so it looks right in my head. So I'm thinking this is demolished completely, so its position really doesn't matter. But I'm thinking, and we'll do that. We'll put like a door, we'll just put a little cross right there so we know we'll have a door there. Maybe we'll come up like this. Come up like this. Of a storeroom right here that can stay as it is. I'll put a little door right here. That can just be a tunnel for side access, it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking right here can become like a great hall, like common area. And pass off into here, and we'll have like 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do like right here we could theoretically stick another room. Right here we're probably going to want to expand from 1 shower and 2 toilets, so I'm thinking reshuffle this round and this would expand this way anyway. And it can become like one like compound more or less with this completely out of the picture. I feel like it'd be more efficient if they're like eating in rec right here. Like direct access, and we can just heat all of this as one place. Oh, an earthquake. That happened way over there, so I'm sure everything's fine. So much food. What we got? 252 meals up here in the top left. A lot of food. Actually, I don't really like that plan either. None of it really accommodates that this is all shoddily put together without a grand plan in mind, so it's just gonna keep looking shitty. And we probably just have to keep... Alright, nose says plagues on nose. Hustle to bed. Who's our other doc is John. Of course John does everything. We need let's see, order zone stockpile. Clear everything out of there. It is super important that we have medicine over here. I'm sure at some point somebody will move it, but then they don't have to walk all the way here in the event of a life-threatening injury. Here, call that right now, while you're up and at it. Let's see, how is Sam on that cleaning? Oh. I forgot. I have mods for everything. So we want to go schedule, manage area, new area. E-bag, this is all mod, by the way. Like, just making that clear. No, we want to expand allowed area, cleaning area. Clean the battery room. Clean this room. Clean the toilet. There's no point cleaning the wall, and that'll just like, that just bothers me if it's on the wall like that. Do this. Do this. Do that. Come in here, you can clean the storeroom as well. Get that off of the wall because again it doesn't matter, but it just bothers me specifically. Like that. Like that. Clean the bedrooms. Clean the medical room. Oh, all of our interiors are done, so we come over here, select the area that should get cleaned, cleaning area. Now Sam should no longer clean blood over here, she should clean inside where she's supposed to. I love that mod. I totally forgot I had it until just now. But now she's only cleaning inside in places that I zoned out to clean. Why is our storeroom not in that chunk to do that? Like that one, there's a column there supporting the roof. That doesn't matter. Your water mill generator's done. You're dead. Let's take you inside. That's food. Nose, how are you holding up? Immunity 42. 24. Alright, so you're doing good. And at least this time we're in a position where we have enough food that we don't have to worry about not having food and somebody's laid up in bed for a while. Oh, that red fox ate a good chunk of squirrel, I see. I don't think red foxes count as predators. Oh no, red foxes are predators. I mean, there's plenty of food there. You don't have to attack a person. Nope, nobody's losing their shit. Did a little bit of shuffling things around. Like, Sam and John are the only people who can clean. They're the only people who do basically everything. Swan's building skill is kind of crappy. I mean, so is Sam's, but we needed 2 builders, so I figured he cannot clean, she can clean, so construction is now priority 2 behind cleaning, so I used my cleaning zone mod and I just created a new area like I would anywhere else, highlighted inside the places I wanted to clean and behind my camera. There's a little button where I can set the cleaning area to whatever zone, which is a brilliant mod now, instead of trying to clean all this blood that will wash off in the rain. Our rooms are finally getting cleaned by Sam. They're nice and clean. There's no like scum and dirt everywhere. Oh great, there's a solar flare. Yeah, things are getting clean. Kind of. I mean, now we finally have traps. Stuff keeps killing themselves on traps, so... Oh, that big-ass mega sloth killed himself on a trap. Oh. Finally running out of veggies, but we still got plenty of meat, and I mean, we have over 200 meals prepared in the freezer. I mean, I guess in refrigeration right now. Now they're frozen again. So we should be good to do our harvest. Just need the builders to get the building. Or breaking. I forgot that had to be broken. And now that Sam's not cleaning like blood way out here around our walls, she's able to more effectively work as a constructor and a cleaner. Dead donkey. It's cold enough, it's still considered fresh, and nobody's eaten it yet, so... Take that one as well. Oh, there's a third donkey over here. No wonder they're fixing all of our traps. We have so much protein on the menu right now. Oh, and Nose recovered from that plague. Has developed immunity and it's dropping off. That is good to see. Alright, so Nose is getting to planting that corn. Transport pod crash. Where's this? Just right outside our wall. Bio. Not incapable of anything. You're an excellent crafter. Burning passion for cooking. Any health issues? Aside from that you hurt yourself. I guess we can work with it. Quick, rescue this person. Not assigned to a faction, so we'll see. Maybe this old person will join up and be able to be put to work. I mean, really old, but can do everything. Or maybe it's entirely possible she could just walk off, you know. Oh, You attend to her. She's bleeding out. I didn't tell you to take her and let her just fucking stay there. No, actually, you can just have herbal medicine. There's no guarantee you're gonna even join us. But we'll be nice and we'll see what this person does. Maker, if you decide to join, you do have a bed here open for you. We can put you to work right away. Actually, we don't need that dog sleeping spot taking up space. Our dog has been dead forever. I think Sam turned our dog into food, actually. Let's get that stuff out of the way. Maker is recovered and decided to leave. Okay. We ain't gonna force ya. It would've been nice if you stayed, but we ain't gonna force ya. Swan is idle. Why is Swan idle? There's stuff Swan can build. Speaking of building, I think we are going to look at expanding this out. We're gonna add another like shower, maybe a bath. We'll like find a place to stick this stuff right here to maximize space. Oh. It's getting warm enough, we'll just break that so that nobody gets stuck constructing that. We gotta expand our stockpile. And make us some more food, just because it uses more it uses less space to have it as food instead of raw. Like that, so we'll just get nose busy making a bunch of food. Probably gonna keep the corn going at the very least, but I think instead of rice we'll grow heel root to make a herbal medicine. We're gonna keep our marijuana. And we'll just grow corn because we have so much protein to go through right now with different things like between all the fucking farming we did last time and all of the fucking animals that keep killing themselves on our raider walls here, we're not really in a position where we have to worry about food. So I mean, you know, we want to keep some kind of food growing, but we don't need to really worry about it. Just gonna tell. Being how the camp near the ranch. Yeah, it's a little bit of a ways away. I mean, not really, but it's like a day and a half. It's basically on the road, but that means we send like our most useful people away for minimum 3 days, probably 3.5 or 4 days, because we're gonna get shot at and be in a firefight and probably have to tend to wounds. So Sorry, Tom, we are not yet in the position where I want to be sending people away from here. No sewage outflow over here. We need good rain to come in and rinse all this blood off the ground. It's getting gross over here. My nose is plugging away at meals. Swan is idle. Shouldn't Swan be working on building? Okay, you ran out of wood. That is fair enough. So those orders. Chop wood. I guess I can't be mad at you for not working if I didn't keep up on material that you need. There's those, clear out all these trees here that are starting to go. Knows you get a break from cooking to cut, and that gets the guys back to work. Yeah, let's first off, let's do power. Run our power around. We need to run our plumbing around as well, because we need to reinstall this here, reinstall that. That thermostat is probably fine like it is. I thought the washing machine. Alright, that looks like the face of it right there, so. The washing machine. Guess right there. Sink will end up like that by the time that's moved. Let's go structure. So we just do every other one like that, so that gives us 2 more stalls. We'll reinstall the shower. Put some stall doors right here. Looks like we can have 3 showers and 3 toilets. Well, let's build copy. Put those there. Let's get that shower moved real fast so we can drop our toilet there. Architect, hygiene. Actually, we'll just lazily build a copy of that toilet. Oh, Swan and Mitts are getting married. And the other 3 are gathered around to watch. How nice. Alright, Sam, Johnny, the pressure's on you to hurry up now. You guys are engaged as well. Take the evening off and relax, have fun, chit chat with each other. Actually, we need to stop deconstructing those two because I just ordered them to make a stall around that. I am a slave driver like you are, man. Swan can successfully tame the next thing he sees regardless of difficulty. Because he has inspired that. So Swan. Priority 1 that. Wildlife. Mega Sloth. Swan. Well, Swan will go do that when he wakes up, and we're gonna have a fucking tame Mega Sloth. Maker, what happened to you? Why are you down? Alright. Guess we'll be nice and rescue Maker again. Assuming he doesn't like freeze to death. Being left out there. And he's probably been laying there for days, like, you guys are walking past, somebody help me. Or however old people talk. Let's see if this guy actually gets out this time. Actually, I think he's also like stark fucking naked except for those pants, so it's probably too cold for him to get away. Now we're a couple of days in, it's almost 50, so our pot plants are growing, man. Get to work, nose. Let them have just a little bit here and there, not a lot. We'll just like... cargo pods are crashing. Right inside our place with shirts. We'll bring those inside so they don't rot away. They're nice quality shirts. That plumbing doesn't need to be there, and it really bothers me. I cannot actually hide that stuff. That's the one thing I wish you could like hide plumbing, but if it's not like in a wall, same with power conduits, if it's not in a wall, it's not hidden. Actually we need plumbing to get to that sink. Let's do floors. Just a little bit what? I'm not gonna lie, I've already forgotten what I said. That's a build copy. Put a couple of sinks down. That's actually, you know what? Don't do that. We don't do that. We'll just reinstall that sink there, and then it just saves the resources. Guess we could also be nice and light this place up, wouldn't you agree? I've been being horrible about lighting things up. And these guys don't have to work in the dark like I keep making them do. Yeah, a little bit. I've let them. I've forced them. Like the schedule is like every hour. You smoke an ass load of pot. I've done that before, and it doesn't go well. I'm a slave driver for letting them have a little bit of pot, or because one time I made them have a bunch of pot. Probably both. I won't argue that. Alright, so our new expanded bathroom's coming along. Get all that out of here, please. No storage space. Do we not allow chunks? Oh, I guess we don't allow. Where are we gonna stick chunks? Let's see, zone orders. Just do right here. We will allow chunks, but we won't allow dead bodies. So now they should be able to haul that away. When we got to the bit where we were brewing beer, I was having them drink a lot. I don't remember what name they call it that isn't cocaine, but there's this drug you can make with the psychoid leaves that it's totally crack cocaine. And just to see what happened, one time I had this one dude like every like 3 or 4 hours needed to go snort a line of coke for me and then go back to work. He OD'd and almost died, so it's like, all right, you're gonna hate me now, but you gotta make you withdraw from that and get over your drug addiction. This ain't working out. Oh, how nice of me. They have 5 people and they have 3 toilets and 3 showers now instead of 2 toilets and 1 shower like before. They're almost living nicely here. I hear tailoring bench. And we're not making toques, but I guess that's okay. Architect, production. What am I looking for? Where is it? Not enough wood stored, so make a steel art bench. Maybe. I'm not necessarily saying every room will have like ensuite. You just walk through, you have your own private bath. I mean, I can link showers and toilets to beds, so I can totally give them, private baths. I just won't. Right now it's pointless. Right, so actually our tanks are full, that's why it's not pumping water, so that's good. Treated, quality, safe, because we have this thing, so it's also not fucking gonna make us sick or anything. Yeah, I think so. It works pretty well. Definitely way less resources to just say, alright, you guys aren't all gonna be taking a shit at the same time. You guys probably aren't all gonna want to shower at the exact same time, so like just go in here. Build improvised traps from any kind of mortars. We can make IEDs now. Yeah, probably. We can also set the temperature. Right now the target temperature is 95. Oh, actually can't make it go any higher. I was gonna say I wonder if I can make it like 180. I wasn't gonna burn them alive with water. I was just curious. That's 95 is as hot as it can go. Which I mean that's fine with me. I don't like screaming hot showers. Inspired surgery. John has malaria and we're getting a raid. They're attacking immediately. From where? Right there. 3 tribals, 4 tribals. I betcha they're probably gonna hit those and break right. Yeah, they hit those and broke right away. Good with plants, good with shooting. Can't care. You're probably gonna bleed out too fast to be able to capture, so we're just gonna let you bleed. And I didn't vocalize my thought, but I was sitting here thinking too. Like, no, it's been quite a while since we've got a raid. I wonder when it would happen. But yeah, this guy's too far gone, so we're just gonna let him bleed out. Just haul him off when he's dead. Yeah, get him out of here. John is laid up in bed with malaria. Oh, all these rotting animals here I didn't even notice. Actually, we don't need this stuff. Orders, deconstruct. We don't need that stuff. The waste can just go over there too. Out of sight, out of mind. These guys are really starting to live well. Shaman merchant. Let's see, you guys got anything good we can trade? Let's have a quick little look-see. What is a cassowary? Large flightless bird with brightly colored feathers. While it looks beautiful, its kick is vicious. So are you saying we can have like attack birds? I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of cool. We don't need that plasteel. We're not gonna use that anytime soon. When you sprout wave, pulse for driving all animals in the region into a man-hunting rage. Oh, that sounds dangerous. That would be kind of cool in a raid, though. Like, no, everyone goes inside to safety, and then you like pulse that and drive every animal in the area into a rage, and then they start attacking the other people. Now let's take a look. Train ability intermediate, so we can probably only train them to like attack and shit, basically. I don't even think we have a good yeah, let's before we commit to that, let me do we have a good handler? You are 11. Alright, so Sam can be an animal handler. No, just because I'm curious. Oh, we're just short. Right. Actually, we'll sell all our plasteel to, because we're not going to use the plasteel. We got, what can we do? Attack? Yeah, we can train them to attack. I think we have 2 attack birds now, man. Animals. Let's try and keep the animals in the home area, not just wandering around where they can be hurt. Oh, here's our cassowaries. Looks like a giant turkey with a horn on its head. Yeah, I should probably know what the safe temperatures are for these things so they don't freeze to death. There's 122, minimum comfortable temperature 17, so but we gotta keep in mind it can't get too cold for those things. Furniture. You guys can sleep inside. Cause I'm nice, you don't have to sleep outside. A Turark. Yeah. I hope we can train those to attack things. So. Oh, it's Ty that plays Valheim with me sometimes. Hey, what's up, T?
What's happening, man? Oh, geez, I just checked. I see you're streaming.
Yeah. But just like when we play Valheim, or like the other day, you watch me play RimWorld. Your best friend, you're always welcome to pop in if you wanted to.
I appreciate it. How's things going in RimWorld?
We got 2 cassowaries. They're apparently like big birds that like it looks like a big ass turkey with like Ebag said looks like a shark fin on its head. So
So it's like a ostrich turkey with a bit of alien thrown in.
sure, and we're gonna train them to be attack birds.
Why the fuck not?
That's all they're good for. Is the only thing you can train them to do is attack shit. So
Can you even like, I don't know, milk them? Do they produce eggs?
I think they're literally just attack birds. Yeah, a large
Okay.
flightless bird with brightly colored feathers. While it looks beautiful, its kick is vicious. It's known for being quick to aggression when harmed by violence or confronted by incompetent animal trainers. Minimum handling skill is 8, but Sam has like an 11, so you need a bit of animal training skill to be able to do that.
Vicious fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do they graze?
Let's see. Where did they go? Animals. Yeah. Info. Yeah, they eat vegetable seeds, live plants. They can
Okay.
eat meals, processed food. Like, we're gonna have to figure something out in the winter, but it's like mid-spring right now, so they've got a lot of they can eat outside, like just like a natural fucking bird would.
Did you restrict them from the meal room? It doesn't look like it. I think I just saw one going for your meals. Yep, he's leaving the meal room.
Yeah. Actually, I just assigned them to the home area, to be honest. Let's go. How do we want zone? Or first off, we should probably make the zone. That would be helpful. Schedule area. The animal area. They can go. Yeah, we're just gonna, because I'm lazy, we're just gonna blanket draw this over everything.
Well, hold on. You can just do it. Just cover the kitchen area and then click invert.
No, because I'll let them go out here too. I'm keeping them inside the wall, so I'm going to just, like, I don't want them to be eaten by a fucking wolf or something. That would defeat the purpose of having the attack birds. So we're going to just do it like this, and then we're going to uncover the trap tunnel so they don't act stupid, and we're going to uncover there so they don't walk in there either. I just go clear allowed area, we remove that, remove this. I mean, there's no reason for them to be in the kitchen either, to be fair, so we'll just remove that as well.
Makes it dirty.
Yeah, precisely. Doesn't really matter if they can't get in that tiny little bit of shit there. There's nothing there for them anyway. And that's better.
That'll do.
I guess I don't have to dirty up the bedrooms either. Definitely don't want them dirtying up the medical room. The rest of the stuff I really don't care about. We just don't want them here. Or out here where one of these foxes could decide, hey, food.
I mean, they're gonna be attack birds. They can probably handle just a fox. Now I'd be worried if a bear went after them, but I think they can do a fox.
Maybe. But I don't want them to die for a stupid reason. If they're going to die, it's because I trained them to be attack birds because I wanted to see what they did.
Fair enough.
Like I got them to attack people, not be attacked by animals. Definitely don't want them attacked by animals. Right now, there's nothing really that actively needs to be built on, so they're kind of just maintaining stuff. And we were nice when you were watching me yesterday do the stream tea. We did they had the 2 toilets and 1 shower right here. But I decided to be nice. I gave them 4 sinks, 3 showers, and 3 toilets. They're living large.
And a hot water tank? My god.
Yeah. And they have hot water.
Jeez.
Oh, that's done.
Life sure is nice. Oh, John is sick?
I think he has like malaria or something, so Nose has been checking in and out with him.
Just malaria, no big deal.
I'm not fucking bothered. We have plenty of steel. We'll let them use the steel, I guess. Somebody, if they get bored, they can make a couple of those. Somebody gets bored, I can make a couple of those. We'll sell what we don't use. And if somebody gets bored, they can make a couple of those. Again, we'll sell what we don't use. Is anyone even assigned to art? You are like the only person who can art, so we'll let you art.
Nose always finds an excuse to be lazy anyways, from what I saw yesterday.
And Nose is greedy and wants a nicer bedroom, so if she can make something that we can stick in there, I thought, oh, I have really nice stuff that they don't have, because I'm a little bitch, like, if it makes her happy, whatever. I mean, they are pretty happy, they're all generally in a pretty good mood right now. How's John doing with the malaria? 85 immunity. Nose has been on top of that, so he's going to make a full recovery here in the next couple days.
Very nice.
Kind of thinking about what are we going to expand into next.
I think you could think about combining that dining and kitchen room so that they don't have to, walk out of the dining room to go grab food and then walk all the way back.
Yeah, I was considering that.
Be a bit more efficient.
Yeah. I thought at first about like making like a great hall right here and like a hallway here, but I didn't want to make one big janky looking compound and put the effort into linking. Like the way I was thinking, if I did it, like this would be gone. I would just like extend the wall, make a little entryway right here into the bathroom, and then into the common room,
Yeah.
and then like a hallway right here. Throw another couple beds here and have like a back door right here out to here. Which I don't know, maybe I'll do anyway. Like, fuck it, why not? I'm thinking we go something like that. Let's put a door here. Actually, that can be open space. It really doesn't matter. I don't think it needs a column, but just to be safe, we'll put a column somewhere. Go like that. Back door here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could, in theory, 1, 2. So we could put even another like bedroom like that even. If we wanted.
Maybe an expansion to the hospital.
Yeah, or expand the hospital. So we might just leave this room bare and just reserve it to expand that when we get nicer medical supplies. And as with you.
I've noticed that you've elected to leave the dining room still unconnected.
There's gonna be a dining. We're gonna put like a dining area here. This will be like a common room where they can grab their food. They can eat here. Maybe put a pool table or something. Like
Okay.
this will be like their walk in. This is like their main common room where they'd be able to gather, eat, do recreation, whatever makes them happy. So I'm not connecting it on purpose because my intention is to reinstall everything when that's done and then just rip all this down and reclaim the resources.
Yeah. It's a bit janky, but it'll do.
Yeah, it'll do. Game auto-saved when I tried to move the mouse and it did that janky little, it wants to throw your thing like it sometimes does. I think if we expand for other people over here, we're probably just going to do like loose individual buildings here and there. Like this will be like the main building that will stay like this, and then the rest of it will be like whatever.
Well, I mean, if you look at your bedrooms there, you can certainly see how you could just tear into that mount chunk, and
Yeah, I
you could
could.
certainly fit a couple of bedrooms.
Yeah, I could. I'm just. We'll look at it when we need the bedrooms. Right now, we have an unused bed, and we turned one into a hospital because we had another unused bed. Or just prioritize that column just to make sure there's no roof collapse. I don't think this is wide enough to collapse the roof in the middle. It might be, but we're just playing it safe. Because that is a big area right here. Let's let them get to work. So we're gonna need to incorporate this into the cleaning area though, so that Sam gets to work in here as well. This will definitely need to be cleaned up as well if it's gonna have a floor in there.
You only have half of your lavatory there. That's part of the cleaning order, I noticed.
Oh yeah, I never expanded that when I expanded this. I didn't notice I expanded that and forgot to expand the cleaning area.
Hmm.
Let's let him get to work on that.
Still no nutrient paste, huh?
No.
Killing me.
Enough wood, they can make some decent progress at it. Might need to give them a little bit more wood at some point though, but they can do a good bit with what they have available to them right now at least. And you know, they do have to cut some trees down to get access to here.
Coming along.
Oh, they finally caught up with our backlog of stuff to do, so we have like all our traps are set up. Our walls are
Still that mega
converted.
sloth. Seems like that mega sloth on the lefternmost one might want to
And,
his eye ended up.
and someone was gonna tame it with inspired taming, but never got to it, so we're not gonna tame it now.
Mega sloth would be a good attack animal.
Yeah. Swan had inspired taming, so I was like, Swan, get to it, but Swan never got to it, so I was like, fine.
I mean, he still has an inspiration. Is that the inspired taming?
Is it? Expires in 24 hours. Yeah.
So just tell him to prioritize it right now.
Well, the thing's asleep, so I mean,
Oh,
as soon as it wakes up, I'll tell him to prioritize it. Oh, can I not right-click prioritize?
you don't have him set to tame anymore.
No, I set him to tame. He's got handling 1. I guess he just does it on his own time. Maintaining wind turbine.
I mean, did you set the Mega Sloth to be tamed? I'm pretty sure you turned it off, right? Right
Oh,
before you checked?
yeah, that's fair. Oh, your animal skill is too low. That's why you're not. Alright, so we're not sending Sam to tame that. Sam is just gonna piss it off because her skill is good enough, but she doesn't have inspired taming, so we'll just let her keep going about doing this and training these to be attack animals at some point. Of course, we have all our pot growing.
Should keep everybody in a much nicer mood.
Yeah.
Not that they really need it at this point, but
Well, for the most part, they're really happy because, got married, attended a wedding. Like, that'll wear off. I mean, they've nothing really upsetting them at the moment, but... Oh, boom rat. Alright, we have access to deep wells now, so we can get more water if we need it. Right now we don't. That tank is full since we just have this as the only place drawing plumbing and not everyone's using it at the same time, of course. Looks like you guys are starting to run out of wood. Orders. Chop wood. Whitnow's working on that at some point. Nice big fire started. Luckily, it's a rainy thunderstorm at least. Good thing it's a rainy. Good thing it's a rainy firestorm. That was a direct hit on the floor we just made.
26 research items queued? Jesus.
Yeah, I just queued everything, just to keep them busy. Like, let's see. We want. I think we'll do replace marble blocks. And I'm thinking the exterior wall will make into a marble. And maybe at some point we'll do the interior wall as well. upgrade from our wood, you see. And as soon as they...
Should help if you ever get a siege.
Yep. Of course, now we slowed down this project by adding so much other building that they can do. I mean, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it.
As long as they're working, lazy bastards.
Yeah, exactly. Temperature. We'll stick a couple of vents to help equalize the temperature from different heaters that we have kicking around. We have 38 stone blocks left. Who's our crafter? Is you, so I'll make construction 2. You can do, after you do our stone cutting, you can help out with building. That way we make sure we have enough material to get this done. Pretty ambitious build project.
At least you won't have to be quite as worried about everything burning down and from some random thunderbolts or because the conduits decide to shit out.
Yeah, that's true. We've actually been doing good maintaining stuff, so we actually haven't had anything burned down yet. It'll probably happen eventually, but so far everything's running fine. I say that, now something's gonna break.
Triggered a flag.
Yeah.
Tell them to get that roof up. Think of how much damage is being done to those pristine wooden floors because they're just being rained on.
Probably a little bit. I guess what we gotta do is... Oh, you're not working on it because you need blocks. Swan. Is there not any marble you can grab anywhere? Swan. Sandstone. Granite, granite. Sandstone. Now we might be out of marble chunks. Marble chunks are just kicking around anyway.
It'd be better to build it out of granite anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Marble's what we had on hand at the time, though. I'll just come over here. Yeah, we're gonna suspend that. Yeah, we'd like to do that till we have like 500 of them. Oh, you guys are replacing the plumbing? No, we don't need to replace plumbing. Replace. We need to make at least a little bit of granite to begin with, so that like once we have a little bit of granite, we can start the order. Alright, that is granite. So these guys are gonna hate me, but now they get to rebuild everything.
It's construction skill. Good training.
Yeah.
Learn to hate your lives.
Alright, these are granite wall blueprints right here. I'll install that there. Install that there, because Nose is greedy and likes nice stuff, so hopefully 2 quick little installs like that will put her in a nicer mood about her room. How's our stuff come in? 55, 55, 38. Oh, because I prioritize, is Swan just gonna... I think Swan's just gonna do that till he passes out, it looks like. It will break you, let you do something else for a moment. Oh, Swan can eat and sleep at some points. I realize it's 4 a.m. and he's been cutting wood he's been cutting stone non-stop because I said priority, so he's just trying to fill that order until it's done.
How's Swan supposed to get sexy time if you're forcing him to work throughout the night, Damon? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm an asshole, what can I say? Guess Mitz just had to use her imagination last night.
Mitz and me both. Well, if you have all that extra marble to improve the room quality, like maybe for Nose being the stupid bitch that she is, you could probably just make their rooms out of marble walls since that's prettier.
Or maybe marble dresser. Marble end table.
Marble bed. Why not?
Now she's already got art and she's getting marble other furnishing. She can keep her bed. Got at least one concession to me. Get that out of there so that door can shut. Looks like there ain't a floor tile there. Doing good working away at this at least.
Yeah.
It's like Nose was helping with the stone cutting too because she ran out of art to do. And of course, once this is done, we gotta figure out how we're gonna tie all this together with power too.
Shouldn't be too hard to connect the conduits all the way around.
Now it looks like really we just have to do a right here and join these together. That way we know this room is lit up and we can set up lights and stuff right here and over here. Actually, this conduit right here, we should probably like that to the side too to do over here. I want them to finish the wall, so we're not gonna make them focus on that right yet. Okay, I'm working away. I have all this done in no time. Although they're probably a little angry at the overlord who tells them all what to do. It's like, all right, dude, we finished this wall you wanted. Great, I changed my mind about that wall. Rip it back down and do it again. Fuck.
By the way, they're tearing up the plumbing. I just saw somebody failed on the granite plumbing.
Oh, they should retry it. Yeah, plumbing's fine. Like, they're just replacing it.
I mean, stone pipes aren't bad.
Yeah.
Gutworms, however, are a little bit worse.
I mean, I wasn't trying to replace the plumbing. It's just since they're under the wall, that replace order just goes over everything that it can change. So that means they're replacing the plumbing too, because it's under that wall. Alright, we just... What hole are we missing that's not making this indoor? No, actually, they probably just need to roof it all once they finish the floor over here. Yeah, that's... Their build roof order isn't covering that. Or so... There we go, we want roofing. All over here, please. Make that an interior for me. Excellent, this is indoors now.
Very nice.
That horseshoe pin can live. That horseshoe pin can live here, and then they'll be able to use it once this is out of the way. So let's thinking we'll put the table right here is probably fine. So reinstall orders for all these chairs. We can reinstall this over here, that'll work out for us. Oh. You're supposed to do that, please. Where do we want to stick their television? We'll stick their television right there. I think it was something like that. I mean, we're totally guessing here because I can't actually see that TV outline until it's reinstalled. But we gotta move the lights too. Actually, now we're getting into that position where we're gonna have to rebuild those conduits at some point. So we can actually link these things to power. And then we'll put a couple of them like that. Like that. I guess now we need those power conduits running. And just to make sure we don't need, just in case we need power anywhere else, we'll make sure we can run it most everywhere. Let's run that like so. We'll run it down like that. And like that. And once they get all this shit out of here, they can rip it down. See, did I not reinstall that heater? I did not, so we'll put that there. Sleeping spots can go just where the fuck ever there's space. Alright, now they've got a bit of work cut out for them now. And we've got the start of a pretty decent little compound going. Looks like you built a nursing home. I mean, kinda, sorta, I guess. I mean, we got everything we need. We got, you know, individual bedrooms. We have a little area where they can sit and chit-chat or watch TV. I don't have a mod that adds bingo tables, so we can't do that, but we have a chess table. so they didn't play chess or checkers. They have really low quality, like one ingredient, probably bland food they can eat. A junk room full of random bullshit. They have basically everything they need to be a nursing home. Now we just need a bunch of cloth to make a pool table or a poker table. Got plenty of room. We can add both if we really wanted. This is a really big space that we made. Let's see. Let's just to take a look. Let's lay a zone down just to see how quickly does cotton grow anyway. 8 days, so
16 days.
oh yeah, true. Because it does take it's not growing in the dark obviously, but it's the second day of summer. We have until the 6th day of fall, so we can set nose on cotton and we can have that quick turnaround and be able to make nice cloth things.
You might even be able to get them some of those comfy cloth chairs for all your old bastards to sit and watch their one channel.
Yeah.
Days of Our Lives, season 450.
Yeah. Like General Hospital or something. Or maybe if you're really desperate for television, you can watch Scrubs or something.
MASH. I'd
Actually,
fucking watch MASH.
actually, Scrubs has some funny moments. It's not like the greatest doctor show ever, but it's got some funny moments to it.
Can't say that I've watched it. Heard of it, of course. Just haven't watched it.
That nose over there getting to work. As soon as they finish our walls, they should start reinstalling everything so we can demo all this. Oh, I know what show's gonna be on our one channel thing. You know those fucking QVC where they say like how like they have this like probably cheaply made in China shit and they're like this is normally like $3,000 but we're gonna give it to you for $15.99.99. You're making such a deal and then they know how they trick all the old people into buying that really overpriced bullshit.
Yes.
That's probably what's on the Puppy Ranch nursing home television. Yeah, 10 easy payments of $15.99 e-bag, exactly.
I'm pretty sure the lady who even came up with that thing was on Shark Tank, right? You ever watch Shark Tank?
Yeah, but I think QVC, that like the channel, is way older than Shark Tank.
No, yeah, it's older than Shark Tank, but I believe one of the girls who was on Shark Tank who could like invest in the people, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure she was one of them was came up with the channel itself.
oh, you mean one of the sharks, not one of the people pitching to the sharks.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotcha, I just misunderstood.
I think she was, by God. Now I've got to look it up.
Multi-split air conditionings. Build multi-split air conditioning with outdoor units piped to indoor units and freezers. Huh. I mean, the heaters here are working fine. Actually, we gotta redesign this shit. Like, when this was wood and it wasn't really insulated, like, it didn't really matter that these things were exhausting heat into there, but that is really hot in there, so we're gonna quickly work on those. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We're gonna need to quickly build up a wall. Animal transport pod. A timber wolf named Wilson was. We'll look at that in a minute. Swan, give us walls. John, keep working on that. Jump to location. I guess we'll attempt to rescue it. It's a little out of the way. It might be close, but I don't know if we can rescue it, but we'll try. Oh,
So after some digging, the lady who's on there, Lori Greener, she doesn't own QVC, but she's considered the queen of QVC because she has created over 450 products and holds 120 US and international patents.
gotcha.
So basically a bunch of shit sold on QVC is hers.
Yeah, we tried. We'll just haul that thing off and eat it. I need that cooler done right now. Sam, get to work. John, I need that wall done right now. Get to work. And we'll go like 20. That's probably fine. Right now it's not going to be like 130 in here. The temperature's going to like, it's only going to chill in here now. We can probably install a vent here and just equalize the temperature. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, lad, I've been up since 6 and haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm getting a bit hungry.
Yeah, I'm actually debating, should I go to Taco Bell or something? So, like,
Taco Bell? You'd think you'd be a bit sick of that, right?
actually, I've only eaten 3 bean burritos since I got the job there. And that's the first time I've eaten Taco Bell in like basically since almost the start of the pandemic. Because for so long you couldn't just walk in. They weren't letting walk-ins in for a while.
Well, there was also because they got rid of the triple XL, and I mean, once that went away, I had no reason to go to Taco Bell, bastards.
Yeah, I really love the grilled stuffed burrito too. No,
They
no,
made such a mistake.
did I mention in a month and a half they're getting rid of the KFC?
You did mention it, right? Because they're gonna start training you to do Taco Bell shit.
Yeah. So maybe I
I think
should. I mean, like the chicken and the coleslaw, that stuff. I mean, it's fine. It's not great. It's okay, but I like the biscuits. So maybe I should get KFC because I won't be getting biscuits for quite a while once the KFC goes down.
unless you're willing to spend like $100 to get it DoorDash to you from another town over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the Saginaw DoorDash guy would love that. It's like, hey, some random place you ain't even heard of way out in the middle of the thumb. Can you DoorDash me some KFC, please? These really fucking expensive biscuits.
Not worth the cost.
No,
All right, man.
and obviously they don't make the biscuits anyway. They're just reheated biscuits, so I can totally just make biscuits that are way better.
Maybe some biscuits are good. I don't know what I'm gonna have to eat, but you know, shoot me a message whenever you're fucking about, not doing anything, and I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Hey, E-Bag, we had some really, really good progress here, but now that we got to talking about food, kind of hungry too, so I think we're going to call it off here. Thanks for hanging out with me and T, and I'll catch you next time I see you. Have a good one, brother.